Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the NFL Tribune podcast in week 6. Say hi, guys.
Hi,
Hey
guys.
guys.
Hey,
You can tell the party's autistic because they do exactly what you said. All right. I guess we'll go ahead and start. So yeah, week 5, excluding the Thursday night game. Some things happened.
Some things happened.
I'm gonna start off with Jacksonville apparently gaining superpowers when they play in London because they beat
What
the
do you
Bills
mean?
25-20.
It's not just when they play in London;
mean-
it's when they play the fucking Bills.
Yeah.
We already discussed it. They had a week of prep in London. Whole time zone change is a big deal.
That is true.
Haven't they beaten the Bills like the last 3 or 4 times they faced off?
I
Too.
think so. Not entirely
I
sure.
don't remember.
Despite the fact that Josh Allen, the quarterback, wasn't sacked once, and Trevor Lawrence was sacked 5 times, but the Jags still won. Yeah. Oh, Travis Etienne also went for 2 touchdowns and 136 yards. That also helps.
nice.
Calvin Ridley had 7 catches for 122 yards without a score. I mean,
Another thing that helps.
The Bills had 200-yard receivers and they still lost. Bruh. But it looks like the inferior Josh Allen lost there. The superior Josh Allen got the win. But sadly enough, Josh Allen didn't sack Josh Allen, which is what I was looking forward to.
There wasn't enough Josh Allen on Josh Allen balance.
I know.
Okay.
Which I think that was a penalty. But I guess next we'll talk about the Titans falling to the Colts 16-23 on the road. Ty, what happened in this game?
Defense fell. Yeah. They could not stop the run. And the only thing, I agree with Dustin, the thing that was really keeping us in the game was the fact that Richardson just really isn't all that accurate right now.
And he's hurt.
And Minshew is.
When Minshew stepped in that game, it was obvious that game was not going to go well.
For the Titans.
Because there was actually an accurate quarterback throwing the ball.
It also has to do with the fact that we currently have one of the worst red zone offenses this year. We have not been able to fucking finish drives.
I would say you have one of the worst overall offenses, but I guess red zone works too.
They can drive down to the red zone. They just can't score.
Yeah.
So as someone who doesn't know what this is, what's a red zone?
It's the final 20 yards before the end zone.
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah. Otherwise known as the period colored zone, as Chisel Adonis likes to say.
Oh my goodness.
But going into that game, every single team in the AFC South was 2-2. And now the Titans sit at the bottom of the division with the Texans, while the Jags and Colts are at top at 3-2.
Yeah. We'll be able to pull it back. It's still early, but like shit's got to change.
I mean, yeah, a quarter of the season's already gone. You guys sort of have to pick it up because I don't think your competition gets any easier.
Nope.
All right, next I guess I'll talk about Desmond Ridder still being undefeated at home. They beat the Texans 21-19.
Somehow.
That's about my ass here, mostly because Koo is a good kicker.
Yeah.
But that's like, the Falcons even won a road game yet?
No.
Desmond
Ritter's been the starting quarterback. Desmond Ritter's lost every game on the road.
But he's never
won on the road, but he's never lost at home.
So I guess there's a guaranteed 8-9, 9-8 season, if that's the case.
Regrettably, the worst part about that game was the fact that they made Desmond Ridder look like he's a good passer.
Oh,
it's his first game. It's his first game throwing for over 150 yards, and he threw for 329.
Whoa!
Oh damn!
And
wow.
I think that's going to keep him at the starting quarterback position a lot longer than it should. I really think Tyler Heineke should start ahead of Ridder.
Absolutely.
At least for one more season until he can work his accuracy issues out.
But yeah, what are you going to do? I guess if the Falcons have a home game going forward, I'm just gonna pick the Falcons because that seems like that's an easy pick. What else we got? Already talked about the we finally got our second win of the season with a win over the Arizona Cardinals.
A commanding win, and Chase is finally back in form.
But I'm also like, it was the Cardinals. They're not really all that competitive with the teams they play.
Yeah, but with the fact that it's finally happened, maybe your team can keep doing it now.
Jeez, I hope so. Do I just have to pick against them every week for them to do well?
And it seems that after Chase called them out for saying he's always open and they're just not throwing to him, maybe they'll throw to him some more.
I mean, I'd say so. I would hope so anyway.
Especially since he accounted for all of your passing touchdowns.
He indeed did do that.
Passing or?
Yeah.
Oh, no, never mind. Not that's he receiving, him receiving.
Yeah, him receiving, Joe Burrow passing.
Holy shit, there's a fucking dog jumping on it.
Jamar Chase had 15 catches, which is actually a Bengals record in a game. 15 catches for 192 yards and 3 touchdowns. So, that's pretty good. Josh Dobbs looked against our defense. He completed a little under half of his passes.
Looks against a lot of people's
2 passing touchdowns, 2 picks, was sacked 3 times. Arizona doesn't have much of a roster.
At this point, I'm wondering if Josh Dobbs is going to be the next 30 for 30.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, you don't think he's going to throw for 30 passing touchdowns?
No. But, yeah, sorry to say that, but no. That does it for all of our games. Oh yeah, I want to talk about the Patriots falling off as much as they have. They've been outscored in their past 2 games, 72-3.
It's not looking good.
They lost 38-3 to the Cowboys, and this past week against the Saints at home for the Patriots, 34-0.
And I'm so
in which
here for
Mac
it.
Jones got benched for Billy Zappi.
For Bailey Zappi again. Not even the first time it's happened. Again.
Yep. It's a shit show over in New England, and
you're making me
like I just said, I'm so here for it.
Well, then what are the Patriots gonna do then?
Shit the bed, hopefully.
That's what they're doing.
Cry themselves to sleep every night.
It's seeming like Mac Jones is not the guy to go going forward.
No.
Do you think this might be Bill Belichick's last year coaching the team?
I don't know if it's his last year, but it's definitely possible. Yeah.
And there's even rumors of him supposedly talking to the Giants.
Oh, to what? To be their
another team
or something?
To be their head coach.
Yeah. The Giants. I mean, the Giants aren't doing well, so.
Yeah, there's rumors of him going to the Giants before the end of the season.
But they're in a no better situation than the Patriots are.
They got more first-round picks.
Bill hasn't been that good at
the Giants are in a better situation than the Patriots.
Yeah.
And the Giants are probably one of the few teams that Caleb Williams would be willing to go to.
Has he been known to be picky about it?
Caleb Williams came out and said depending on which teams are in position to draft him, he's not going into the draft this season.
He could always go back to college next year.
Yeah, so he's a bitch. That just seems like a bitch move to me. I don't know.
I mean, regardless, it is what it is. I think Bill Belichick is also the general manager as well as the head coach.
Yeah.
Which I don't think he should be a general manager. I think he should just stick to coaching. Because
he's traditionally been a good drafter.
I think he's only picked 3 Pro Bowl players, and most of those were special teams guys.
Yeah, but he's never been a pick star player guy. He's been a pick a team fit guy, and his teams historically have done good.
But as of
he has been the GM.
He only hasn't done good in the past 3 seasons, and even then, his defense has still been stand out, except for this year.
Yeah,
which they've
since Tom Brady's been gone.
I mean, you have an offense that's Tom Brady, and then you don't have Tom Brady. Now you actually have to build an offense.
But But this is the first year he's not had a top 10 defense.
Yeah,
this is the big deal.
Yeah, and you have to have an offense to be able to compensate for it, and they do not whatsoever.
Is what it is.
So another one I want to talk about is the Ravens and Steelers game. What an ugly, ugly game that was.
Every game that the
Steelers
Steelers are in is an ugly, ugly game.
But I mean, that's typical AFC North football. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be chippy. There's gonna be some tension.
No. That's
No,
usually a good type of ugly, a fun, rough type. This is just
It's just
both
this was
teams couldn't
bad
play fucking
football.
football.
I think
The-
the Ravens had 6 drops, if I recall correctly.
A lot.
Yeah,
A
the
lot,
only
yeah.
team that the only unit that seemed to come to play was the Steelers defense, really.
And a lot of really bad drops, ones that shouldn't have been dropped.
Yeah, the Steelers' offense so far this year has been just absolutely terrible. I know they have a mantra of not firing coaches, but when your offense has been this bad for going on 2 seasons now, you got to make a change.
Time to fire Canada.
Yeah. You
I
and every
think a lot of
fan
Steelers
saying
fans
that.
have been calling for him to be gone for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, rightfully so. His offense hasn't done well.
Yeah.
I guess besides that, so the Panthers lost again, which we knew that would happen. But they lost to the Lions 42-24, and one of their linemen suffered a neck injury in the game. Which
Yeah, that was a scary one, wasn't it?
it turns out
Yeah.
he's fine. He just won't be playing this week.
That's good.
But yeah, the Lions. I know it's the Panthers and stuff, but the Lions have looked really, really good against everybody they played so far. Like even in their loss to the Seahawks, they look good.
Yes, Lions might be making a run for it this year. I don't know if they've done well enough to say they're Super Bowl contenders yet, but they're definitely going into the playoffs.
I mean,
It's really hard to, like, even as good as the Lions have been playing, it's really hard to say that they're Super Bowl contenders when the 49ers and Eagles are both in that division too.
And you can have more than 2 Super Bowl contenders.
so would you say
Yeah.
the Lions are a top 5 team in the NFC?
Absolutely.
Yes, easily.
Yeah.
What do you say they'd be? What 3, 4?
I'll put them at 3
Probably-
right now.
Yeah, I'd probably go 3.
Yeah, put them at 3. Probably Eagles second and 49ers first.
Yeah.
So they would be NFC Championship contenders. They keep going at this rate.
I think so.
Absolutely, they could.
Oh, here's one. Here's one of the 2 I want to talk about. The Chiefs narrowly beat the Vikings. Justin Jefferson is on IR now, but there were some really bad calls in that game, and this is just a thing that keeps happening.
There's been some really bad calls and no calls in every Chiefs game.
So, L'Jarius Sneed, I believe, when he was defending a play, after the play was done, he took his helmet off and was talking to the ref, right? That should automatically be a flag, right?
Hey,
Yes.
get it correct. On the play that was for winning the game. That was in the game with the comeback drive to tie the game.
Yeah. And not only are we going to talk about the fact that, once he took his helmet off, that's
taking
fucking
helmet
flag.
off is a flag. The
That was
ref
pass
looked at
interference.
him. The ref looked at him and said, "Put your helmet back on, so I don't have to throw the flag on you." That was hot mic'd.
But
yeah, that should just be I'm flagging you.
But when TJ Watt did that, they flagged him for it.
Yeah.
Yes.
But even before that, the flag on the play that he took his helmet off for, they called pass interference on him, which it was pass interference. He was holding the dude's arm while the ball was in the air, and they picked it up and said no flag.
If the NFL, with all the rumors of the NFL being rigged and all that stuff, this does not help.
It doesn't really
Not
not
one
help.
fucking bit.
Like, if we're gonna talk about the Chiefs as like a potential dynasty, it should be about how good they are, not the kind of calls they get away with. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because they've gotten away with that play, on L'Jarius Sneed, the holding calls that weren't called against Jawan Taylor, the Jets
pass
game.
interference that got or holding, whatever it was in the Jets game.
Yeah.
Where there was an interception and there was absolutely no fucking foul, not even close.
Mm-hmm. Like why? They only favor one team in these scenarios, and it's always been the Chiefs. If I see the Chiefs back in the Super Bowl, I'm gonna lose my mind. Like, really, I don't want to see that. I don't want them to keep getting away with it.
You can't keep getting away with this.
You can't keep getting away with it.
But that's a whole nother tangent I'm not going to get into.
Yeah.
The last game I want to talk about for last week is how about them Cowboys going into Santa Clara
Cowboys.
and getting
Just
that
checking to
ass
see if
beat.
we them boys.
This game
How
doesn't
about
say
that
as much about the Niners.
$13,000 fine Kittle got?
This game doesn't say much as about the Niners. It says a lot about the Cowboys and how they can beat up on bad teams, and when they have
I
to
don't think
face
I
a
was
good
supposed to
team, they
shoot that.
crumble.
It's almost like that happens most years.
Yeah. So, yeah, any Cowboys fans listening, you shouldn't be shocked that this happened. This is gonna keep happening, whether you like it or not.
This is not your year. It will never be your year.
Because what's gonna happen is just a copy paste from the other years. They do good enough to get into the playoffs or win the division, maybe win a playoff game, and then lose in the divisional round in humiliating fashion. Whether it's close or not, they still lose. Like, the Niners have embarrassed them, the past 2 times in the playoffs?
Something like that 2 or 3 years in a row.
And that's been the Cowboys doing it to themselves. They beat themselves in those games.
Hey, they had innovative play calling, okay? Who else would put your running back at center?
If their job was to confuse the Niners, I guess maybe it works. But the damn.
How about the Niners just copy and pasting the Detroit Lions play?
Oh, yeah,
that was pretty funny.
First pitch back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord.
Those were both Iowa tight ends, by the way.
Yeah, it was Sam Laporta and George Kittle. Which I would love to see a 49ers-Lions game. I think that would be really good.
Yeah, I honestly, I kind of really want to see that as our NFC Championship game. That would be fucking awesome.
Because the Eagles may be undefeated, but they didn't look as good as they did last year.
Yeah, they really don't. They keep winning, but...
Also, if y'all haven't heard talking about the Kittle fine, how about the Cowboys being fined for targeting and intentionally trying to injure Christian McCaffrey?
Wait,
oh,
really?
I didn't see
I
that.
didn't hear about this.
Yep. There was 3 separate plays with them intentionally hitting McCaffrey in the head.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Oh.
Yeah, the Cowboys do not deserve success. Like, that's unacceptable. It doesn't matter how much you dislike a team, you can't do that. You can't really get away with it like, Vontez did back in the day, but that's neither here nor there.
Vontez never really got away with it.
No, he didn't.
I mean,
He
you
still
can't
did it.
get away with it the way the Saints got away with it.
Oh, yeah, Bounty Gate.
Yeah.
Greg Williams.
But I'm sorry, I'm still caught up on the fucking refs helping out the Chiefs so many goddamn times. Like,
It's gonna keep happening.
I know it's gonna keep happening.
The new thing I was gonna say.
Tom Brady's not in the league anymore. They have to find somebody else to give favorable calls to.
Patrick
Yep.
Mahomes. Yep. Well, I guess we can finally move on to everybody's favorite segment.
I think it's just your favorite segment. Our favorite segment is picking the teams that we think are going to win.
That sounds like bitch.
No, and I completely forgot to do my bets this week. I guess I'm gonna have to do them while we're picking.
All right, Joe, Nick, you know the drill.
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna take my headset off because I'm in the middle of something.
Okay.
Are you sure I know the drill?
Y'all gonna fucking... There we go. There's one of them. Hey, Joe.
Joe's having to take his headset off because of game playing.
Okay. So hello, Dustin. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing.
Oh, that's
You want to just go ahead and ship me over the answers, and I can win this week.
Let me pull up Google real quick. Where is my... There it is. Okay. Everything's set up here. All right, Dustin, are you ready?
I guess.
Good. All right. So here we go. Timer's going to start after I read the first question. In what year was the AFL-NFL merger announced?
1962.
How many Super Bowls has the NFC East as a whole won?
NFC East,
Yes.
7.
Which two teams have the most Super Bowl wins with 6 each?
Cowboys and Patriots.
All right. Who is the most recent of 3 first overall picks by the Steelers?
Most recent of 3 first overall picks?
Yes.
Kenny Pickett.
All right. Which division has the youngest average age of starting quarterbacks, excluding injuries?
NFC South.
All right. That is time. Putting down your answer. There we go. All right. The others can undeafen now.
Oh, never mind. There we go.
I got every single one of them wrong. Good luck, boys.
Oh, Jesus.
Me too, and I haven't even done it yet.
Actually, Nick, do you want to participate in? I can make you a separate category for you.
Nah, let's do it. Let's see what happens.
All right. So Ty is next. So
Yep.
everybody else, Stefan. Hey Ty, how's it going, buddy?
Hi.
All right. Yeah, you know the drill. We're gonna do this. Timer's gonna start after I read the first question. Here we go. In what year was the AFL NFL merger announced?
Oh, fuck me. 57.
All right. How many Super Bowls has the NFC East as a whole won?
How many Super Bowls have the NFC East as a whole?
Yes.
I'm gonna go with 11.
Which two teams have the most Super Bowl wins with 6 each?
That'd be Steelers and Patriots.
All right. Who was the most recent of 3 first overall picks by the Steelers? Not first round, first overall.
Oh God. I have no clue. Roethlisberger, TJ Watt, bro, I don't know.
So
Nate
just know-
Washington.
Nate Washington. Okay. Which division has the youngest average age of starting quarterbacks, excluding current injuries?
That'd be the. Ooh. I want to say that's the AFC South, probably.
All right, that is time. Answers recorded.
It might be the NFC South, actually.
So was AFC South your final answer?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see how the others done, Devin.
All right.
Where are they at? Oh, there's Nick.
There's Nick.
Yeah, I think Dustin can stay Devin since he doesn't have to go anymore.
Oh, there he is.
It doesn't matter if I'm in here or not. Y'all just keep going.
Yeah, that was holy crap. You
So-
weren't joking, Dustin.
There's actually one of them that, as I was saying it, I knew I was wrong, but apparently Kane doesn't let you change answers because he's an asshole.
What?
All right.
Every other trivia game
my-
you can change your answers,
need to
but
do?
this one you can't.
All right, everybody Devin except for Joe.
I think I got one of them, but the rest I'm not sure about at all.
All right, Joe, you ready?
Sure.
All right, timer's gonna start after I read the first question. Here we go.
Okay.
In what year was the AFL NFL merger announced?
1970.
How many Super Bowls has the NFC East as a whole won?
See, Cowboys have, I think, 4 or 5. Washington has 3, that's 8. Eagles have 1, that's 9. Giants have 3, I think that's 11. 11 or 12. Let's, hold on. 12, I think.
Gonna go with 12?
Sure.
Which two teams have the most Super Bowl wins with 6 each?
Steelers, Patriots, I think.
Yep. Who was the most recent of 3 first overall picks by the Steelers?
Was it Kenny Pickett?
Final answer?
Sure.
All right. Which division has the youngest average age of starting quarterbacks, excluding injuries?
Probably what are the Titans in? The AFC South, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one.
All right. That is time. We can tell the others to undeafen.
Fucking difficult, wasn't it?
Nick, I'll be honest with you. I didn't make a category for you on the trivia sheet because I didn't think you'd be joining. Do you still want to attempt it?
Sure, why not? Let's see what happens.
All right.
Oh,
let
Lord.
me put down Joe's time then. Oh,
And
Joe's
the rest of us stepping up.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm unplugging.
Plugging.
I guess I'll just answers here. All right, Nick, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's do this. First question. In what year was the AFL NFL merger announced?
1987.
All right. How many Super Bowls has the NFC East as a whole won?
32.
Which two teams have the most Super Bowl wins with 6 each?
New England and Denver.
All right. Who was the most recent of 3 first overall picks by the Steelers?
John Doe.
All right. And which division has the youngest average age of starting quarterbacks, excluding injuries?
NFC South.
All right, that's time. We can tell the other sound deafen.
Un.
Un.
I don't know which one I like the better.
I don't know what you guys talk about. That was easy as fuck.
Sure.
Didn't know any of it.
Okay. We got 4 inches to go through. Let's go ahead and get started. In what year was the AFL NFL merger announced? Dustin said 1962, Ty said 1957, Joe said 1970, and Nick said 1987. The correct answer was 1966.
Ah, damn.
That's when they finally merged. That's when they announced it. Let's see. Next we've got how many Super Bowls has the NFC East as a whole won? Dustin said 7, Ty said 11, Joe said 12, and Nick said 32.
Jesus.
The correct answer is 13.
Ah, so close.
The Cowboys won 5, the Giants have won 4, the Redskins have won 3, and the Eagles have won 1. So that's 13.
13, really? Huh.
I believe
Yeah.
this next one's the one I would have changed, but Kane won't let us change. Asshole.
Final answer, dude. Be confident with your answer. All right. Which two teams have the most Super Bowl wins with 6 each? Dustin said Dallas and New England, and everybody else said no. Ty and Joe said Pittsburgh and New England, and Nick said New England and Denver. It is Pittsburgh and New England. So
Yeah.
Dustin will receive a half point for getting at least one of the teams.
So did Nick. So did Nick.
And so did Nick. I was getting to that. Shut up. 1 and 1. Okay. Number 4. Who is the most recent of 3 first overall picks by the Steelers? Dustin and Joe said Kenny Pickett. Ty said Nate Washington. And Nick said John Doe, which was a very good guess.
I misunderstood.
The correct answer was Terry Bradshaw. He was a pick in the 70s.
Yeah. The only first round, the only pick I could remember, I knew it was a quarterback, but the only quarterback I could think of was Kenny Pickett.
I got you.
I knew it was wrong, but I was like, oh, it's all I can think of, so.
All right. And the last question. Which division has the youngest age of starting quarterbacks, excluding injuries? Dustin and Nick said the NFC South. Ty and Joe said the AFC South. The correct answer is the AFC East.
Really?
Yeah, by not much of a margin, actually. So for the AFC,
I thought
South,
Ritter and
no, it was a good guess. It was a good guess.
yeah,
Hold on, I have a screenshot saved of what it is.
And the only thing that makes it different is fucking Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So the AFC East has an average age of 25.25. The AFC South has an average age of 26.5 because of Ryan Tannehill.
Oh.
The NFC South also is 26.5.
Interesting.
Hold up. So they're going by Zach Wilson, not Aaron Rodgers for the Jets.
Excluding injuries. That's why I had to specify that. Now, if Aaron Rodgers would have been playing, it wouldn't have been the AFC East, definitely. But he's hurt, so
Yep.
there you go. That's NFL trivia for this week. Wait, winners. Joe and Ty actually tied, so I'm gonna give them both the win. Wait, no. Hold on.
You can't have a dual win. We gotta go sudden
No,
death.
you already
No,
said
no, no,
final
Sudden
hit.
death.
Hold on.
Thought it was whoever had the lowest time.
The lowest time. So let's see. Ty
I
had.
thought you said we tied in time as well. I thought you were already.
No, I didn't say that.
Okay.
Funny.
Ty had a minute 21. Joe had 58 seconds, so Joe gets the win.
Yeah.
You gotta be quicker than that, Ty.
Man, he's so enthusiastic about victory.
So this means that Joe and Ty are actually tied for the year at 3 apiece.
Yeah.
Woo.
I honestly thought I threw in some gimmies in here, but I don't think it was that easy, it seems.
I misunderstood one of
only-
the questions, so that was on me. I thought
I misunderstood two of them as well.
Oh. Because
well,
I don't think there was
Kane
any...
could be a little clearer too, but
I tried to be as clear as I could be.
I'm just fucking with you.
I was about to say, shut up. Alright, I guess now we get to Ty's favorite part of this, which is picking next week's games.
Yeah.
So we already picked the Broncos and Chiefs, and that ended predictably. Although, the Chiefs' offense is not really looking all that good. They're struggling.
They are not.
They only won 19-8. But Kansas City's offense should be a lot better than what it's been doing.
It should be.
Is maybe the losses starting to catch up to them?
Ran all over fucking Denver.
I think Kansas City has beaten Denver 16 straight times now. So it's been 8 years since the Broncos have beaten the Chiefs.
Jesus.
Yep, it's bad. But all right, so first game we've got is the Ravens and Titans facing off in London. Baltimore is 4.5-point favorites to win. I'm going Baltimore.
I gotta go Titans on this one. Titans
Okay.
always show out against Baltimore.
I'm gonna go Titans. I gotta go with my Titans. I got it. If the pattern they've been doing continues, then definitely Titans. But I gotta
My
go with
silver
them.
dollar. My silver dollar. Titans.
All right, Joe, who you got?
I think the Titans generally win this matchup, so Titans.
All right, Nick, you want to do the coin?
The coin says Titans.
Okay.
Hey.
Coin. So Tennessee. Oh wait, no. Sorry. All right, we're good. Then we have the Seahawks at the Bengals. We're currently 3-point favorites to win. I'm picking Cincinnati.
Cincy.
I'm
Versus
going.
who?
I'm going old Seahawks.
All right. Yep, Seahawks Bengals.
I'm gonna go Seahawks.
Then
What does the coin say?
Yes.
The coin says Bengals.
Let's go. Oh, what a game this is gonna be. So the Falcons are at home against the Commanders. Atlanta's 2.5 favorite points to win. I'm picking Atlanta.
I think I'll go with Commanders on this one.
I'm going Falcons.
Oh, so you think Desmond Ritter's gonna lose his first home game, huh?
Yep.
I don't know. The way Washington played last week, if they can't beat the Bears, they can't beat the Falcons. So probably I'll have to go Falcons.
Fair enough. What does the coin say, Nick?
The coin says Falcons.
Oh no.
Remember what happened last time? Everybody but the Falcons fan picked against the Falcons. Or picked
Yeah.
the Falcons.
All right, so we've got. I'm sorry. Cleveland will be hosting the 49ers. 49ers are 10-point favorites to win, and they will not have Deshaun Watson.
Cleveland.
Joe's optimistic.
So I'm going to go 49ers,
Yeah.
but I will say to watch this being a trap game.
Oh.
I agree with that. I can agree
Cleveland's
with that.
defense is pretty good.
Yeah.
Ty, who you
It-
got?
Niners.
Wait, Joe, do you seriously have Cleveland?
No,
or is
no,
that a
no,
joke?
hell no.
Okay. I had to make sure. What does the coin say, Nick?
The coin says Niners.
All right. Next we got the Saints at the Texans. New Orleans is 1.5-point favorites to win. I'm going Houston with this one.
I'm going Houston.
With how the Texans played against the Falcons, I think they're going to come in angry, and I think they're going to take the win.
Ooh, all
'Cause
right.
They played well, and they still lost by 1 point.
Now, are you picking Houston just because you don't want New Orleans to win?
No,
Is that one
I'm
of
not.
the reasons?
I'm not petty like Joe.
Yeah. I probably. I think I kind of want to go Saints here.
What does the coin say, Nick?
Coin says tails for Texans.
All right. Oh no. I'm gonna come back to that one.
Oh Lord.
Oh wait, I forgot to mark my division games. Give me uno momento, por favor. Okay, we're good. So I'm skipping that game. Then we have the Colts traveling down to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. The Jags are 4-point favorites to win, and the Colts have not won there in almost 10 years. So I'm picking Jacksonville.
I'm going Colts.
I'm going Jacksonville.
Well, you think the Colts will finally get a win in Duval, huh?
Yeah, they've been playing good. And I think it's Minshew's going to be up, so he's actually going to be able to dot that defense.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they actually put Richardson on IR. He's out for at least 4
Yeah,
weeks.
he's on IR, I believe.
Dustin, you said Jacksonville, right?
Yes.
Joe?
It's Colts.
Colts. What does the coin say, Nick?
The coin says it's time to break the dry spell. It's going for Colts.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the game that we skipped over. The Dolphins are hosting the Panthers, and they're 14-point favorites at home.
Oh, yeah, Dolphins.
I'm picking the
Yeah.
Dolphins.
Dolphinos.
Yeah, I don't think this is the week the Dolphins lose.
What
No.
does the coin say, Nick?
The coin's probably wrong. It's going with Panthers.
Oh no.
Well, if the
God, I
coin
hope
is
the
right, I
coin's wrong.
swear.
Watch the coin go undefeated this week.
Oh.
Oh Lord.
Well, I wouldn't mind that because my team would win. So fuck everybody else.
My team would win too.
That's true. We have another divisional game. The Vikings travel to Chicago to take on the Bears. Minnesota's 3-point favorites, and they will not have Justin Jefferson. He's out for at least 4 weeks.
Fuck it, Bears.
Oh,
Vikings.
I'm picking Vikings.
I'm
Bears
keeping Bears.
going for the tank.
I don't think so. They've been playing really well the past 2 weeks.
Joe,
Probably Vikings.
what does the coin say, Nick?
The coin likes the Vikings.
All right. Oh, the Patriots. Oh God, are traveling to the Raiders. Raiders are 3-point favorites to win. I'm picking the Raiders. I don't trust either team, but I don't trust the Patriots more.
Yeah, that's the same.
Same.
Raiders.
Same.
Joe?
Raiders.
Raiders. What's the coin say, Nick?
Coin says Raiders this go around.
Oh, we actually have a heavyweight matchup here. The 4-1 Lions travel to the 3-1 Buccaneers. Detroit's favored to win by 3. I'm picking Detroit.
Yep, Lions.
Yeah, Detroit.
Are you
Detroit's
sure?
going to just tear through the South, I think.
Yeah.
Bucks defense? Why not? I'll go Bucks just to change the course.
All right, what does the coin say, Nick?
The coin says you can't have shit in Detroit. It's going with Buccaneers.
You can't have shit in Detroit. All right, we have our final divisional game of the week. The Cardinals travel to LA to take on the Rams. Rams are
Rams.
7-point favorites. Didn't even have to finish that.
No, Rams.
Rams.
This is the week of the upset.
Oh, why are you on
You've
this
only
again?
said that once. Don't even.
Yeah, and I may have been wrong about who upset who, but I was right about it being a week of upsets. This
Yeah, but
week,
the
the
last time
Cardinals
you were saying
upset
it a
the
lot.
Rams.
The last
No,
time you
it's-
predicted the Cardinals to win, they actually did win. I feel like I should mention that. It was against the Cowboys. Who you got, Joe?
Raiders.
What?
Raiders.
We're still talking about Raiders, right?
No, Cardinals, Rams.
We're talking about, oh, sorry. I'm focusing on my game. Do go Rams. I thought we were,
Raiders.
sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
My God, I'm paying more attention and I'm flipping a coin. I don't know what's going on.
What does the coin say?
Boy,
Nick?
What
I'm
does
engaged
the
in
coin
combat.
say?
The coin says Rams.
We got we have the undefeated Eagles taking on the Jets. Eagles are 6.5-point favorites to win, and the Jets have never beaten the Eagles as long as they've been a team.
Wow,
I'm going to Eagles.
Eagles.
Wait, what?
What? The
You said they've never beat the Eagles? I didn't
they've
realize
never
that.
ever beaten the Eagles.
Huh.
Well, they do this week.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, wow.
Why? All right.
Because this is the start part of the season where good teams start overlooking bad teams.
You know what? Fair. Who you got, Joe?
Do Eagles.
Oh, picking a division rival for shame.
As long as it ain't the Cowboys.
What does the coin say, Nick?
Coin says they never have, never will. Eagles.
Never have, never will. Oh no. Sunday night
The
football.
Jets ain't shit.
Sunday night football has the Bills hosting the Giants.
Bills.
Bills.
Bills. This is not the overlooked game.
Bills.
This is not the overlook game. The
Bill,
Giants are
Bill.
just that bad.
Yeah, Giants are just that bad.
What does the coin say, Nick?
The coin agrees. The Giants are that bad.
All right, Monday night football. Oh god, this feels like a choke bowl to me. Dallas travels to the Chargers. Dallas is 1.5-point favorites to win.
Dallas chokes this game out.
Oh, I'm picking Dallas, but I don't trust either team.
Chargers will take it. I think the Chargers curse will be temporarily lifted under the lights for Monday night.
I'm gonna go Cowboys this game.
Joe?
You already know.
Chargers, let's go. Fuck the Cowboys. What's the coin say, Nick?
The coin says the Cowboys have got it.
Well, I guess that does it for our picks for this week. Anything you guys want to
next
say before we
Thursday?
depart?
Next Thursday. Next Thursday game.
You motherfucker. Hang on. If I recall correctly, I think it's Jags and Saints. Let me be sure that that's right. That is right. Jags to New Orleans.
Jags.
Actually, yeah, probably Jags on that one. Oh, Minshew Mania.
Minshew's not even in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
No.
Totally is.
Okay, so Joe, who you got?
Jacksonville, I guess.
What does the coin say, Nick?
The coin really likes New Orleans for some reason.
All right, cool.
It likes to go down and throw beads and see women titties.
That's probably what it is, man.
Exactly.
This coin can be exchanged for titties. Good to know.
Nick, I want to thank you for being here. You definitely made it more entertaining.
What's our updated totals?
Yes, updated totals. I'm sorry about that. There is a two-way tie for first between me and Joe with 47 wins.
Nice.
Ty is in third with 43, and Dustin is in last with 42.
I want this to be known. I'm
What's
in
the
last
coin?
place while forfeiting 3 games.
I forfeited 1 game.
No, I think you forfeited 2 games, Dustin.
Yeah, you forfeited. No, I forfeited 3. Joe forfeited 2.
What?
What was the other game I forfeited?
And if I no, hang on. It was week 4. It was the Commies Eagles game that Dustin and Joe forfeited. Dustin forfeited the Chiefs Jets game, but that's the only two.
Dustin
I
has
thought,
two.
I thought you
That's
put
what
in.
I
I thought
thought.
you put in 3 for me.
No, it's two.
Yeah.
I'm keeping track of it. I
No,
know what I'm
yeah.
doing.
Okay, I thought I forfeited. Either way, I'm still in last place by one game while forfeiting 2. I just want that to be known.
You're in last place. Do better, Dustin.
You're just upset because I was beating you at the beginning of the season.
I'm not upset now. I'm winning. Anyway, that's gonna do it for us in week 6, and we'll see you guys back in week 7.